Very happy morning, a very happy evening to each and everyone. Thank you all for joining into the session. Today we are conducting about cybersecurity demo session from Vexonis Technologies Pvt Limited. This session will be approximate about 1 hour of time, and from tomorrow the session will be 1.5 hour to 2 hours approximate. In between 10 hours of gap, we'll be having a small break. In the whole 2 to 3 months of the time, we will be spending 20 modules. I hope everyone has already researched about Vexonis Technologies about the 20 modules. Of course, I need to show that is my responsibility. Before going to ahead to show the modules, first of all, I want to introduce myself. Myself, Chinababu. I'm a certified ethical hacker and a security specialist. I'm having about 3+ years of experience in vulnerability assessment and pen testing, as well as cloud security. And right now I'm working in a major organization called Axis Bank. And in my day-to-day activities, I'll be using a very most famous tool such as Qualys, Nessus, Burpsuit, and Metasploit. And I was expertise in patch management, compliance, and security for Windows as well as Linux servers. In short, this is about me, my dear friends. So now I just want to showcase you my certificates, as I'm eligible to teach this or not, so that you can able to trust me. The first most certificate I was have from EC Council, that is Certified Ethical Hacker, followed with CRTA, Certified Red Team Analyst from CWL, followed with Network Security Practitioner, and next is Vulnerability Management by Qualys. So these are the certificates I have been gained, and I have the authority to speak and to train to anyone because I'm a CH holder. So coming to our organization, from where we are learning cyber security up to 3 months, that is from Vexonis Technologies Pvt Limited. This is not an institute, my dear friends. This is a IT company. Mostly, this company is gained to provide security services to the clients, such as VAPT services, such as internal VAPT, external VAPT, segmentation PT, web application PT, API, and mobile, followed with configuration review, source code, and thicknet assessment. Yes, of course, you people may not aware of all these things. That is the reason why I'm just spelling out. But once if you learn these 3 months of course, you can easily understand what is meant by these VAPTs, what is meant by this API PTs, followed with mobiles. So all these things you can able to understand after the course. So Vexonis Technologies is mainly to provide services to the companies, as well as to provide trainings to the people who are enthusiastic to change the domains from non-IT to IT, or else from IT to IT, different backgrounds, or else from the students, whatever it may be. So here, I hope everyone has already seen the course content from foundation and lab setup to final review. If anyone has not seen, no issues. I'll be explaining each and everything. So that is called the demo session. What else we will be learning for these 3 months? That is the thing I have mentioned here. So no need to worry. Everything has a subcategories, my dear friends. If anyone is not aware of the website, whenever you are having a free time, go and kindly do a small research about this, whatever I have mentioned. So keeping apart about the company, so here we need to learn, or else we need to see what we'll be having such as there are 20 modules, as I have already told you. Those will be these 20 modules followed with introduction to ethical hacking, footprinting and reconnaissance, scanning networks, enumeration, vulnerability analysis, system hacking, malware threats, sniffing, social engineering, denial of service, session hijacking, evading IDS, firewalls and honeypots, hacking web servers and web applications, and SQL injection, and hacking Wi-Fi, hacking mobile applications, and hacking IoT and OT, and cloud computing and the cryptography. There are 20 modules in this course content, but I have differentiated the colors. Why? Because from the module 2 to module 10 comes under the hacking category of the networking side. From the module 11 to 15 comes under the web application side, and 16 to 20 there are a different non-related topics. So that is the reason why I have been differentiated into the different colors. So now, before going into actual topic, I just want to explain you why cyber security is needed. Why cyber security is needed to everyone. Because previously 10 to 15 years back, there is no this much evolution of the technology. That is the reason why we are simply using our systems without any security knowledge. But today we are there in the AI evolution area. So obviously we need to be secure from our side, as well as the corporate companies also need to be secured from their side. And what are the jobs we will be getting once we learn this course? For example, let's go to Google and type cyber security domains list, because everyone will be thinking that cyber security means it's only one domain or something else like this. But inside the cyber security, there are a lot of multiple domains, subcategories domains. If you clearly observe this image which I am opening, this is not much clearer. Just a second. Yes. Give me a second, my dear friends. I just want to save the image and I'll showcase you. Here, I think it is not yet fully downloaded. Let's go to the another image. Because there are a lot of subdomains of the cyber security. Yes, there are dozens of different cyber analyst positions. These all are job related roles, my dear friends. Everyone will be thinking that cyber security means only one person will be there for the overall organization. No, that's wrong. These many job roles you can able to see, and all the people are mainly present just to protect the organization. Okay, just give me a second. I just want to showcase you clearly how many domains are present. If you carefully observe here, the cyber security domains has been differentiated into a lot of categories such as OT ICS devices, a risk assessment, governance, risk governance, active directory, security security operations, and user education, security architect. So like this, again, a lot of subcategories are present. Okay. So why I am showcasing this image and telling you, because a lot of people in my career have seen that cyber security means only one domain. No, that's wrong. Inside the cyber security domain, a lot of subdomains are present. Okay. Based on each category of the domain, I have been built the 20 modules. Okay. If you have the overall knowledge of 20 modules, you can at least try to get a job in any category. That is for sure. So keeping these things aside, so this is our module as we have already seen. So this is a PDF which is already kept in the website. If you have not seen, I will be sharing you again for personally to each and everyone. In module 1, what are the subtopics are present? Module 2, 3, 4, like this, a lot of different topics we are ready to explain. And one major bonus in the end of the session, after 3 months, I will be showcasing you about Qualys scanning. Why Qualys scanning I have kept in the bonus? Because Qualys is a tool. It's an automating tool. By using the Qualys tool, we can try to scan any network, any device, and we can able to simply know that is there any loopholes or the gaps in the device. And that's a paid tool. No institute will be taking that as a paid tool and showcasing to the students. That is impossible. But in our Vexonis Technologies, I will be showcasing you the Qualys also, because I have the Qualys access, official access, so that I can showcase you. And every module will cover with every AI. That means how we can utilize the AI to simplify hacking and end-to-end hacking using AI. For example, previously, we as a humans need to do hacking manually, but as the AI has been evolved already, the Gemini CLI and anti-gravity, there are one more tool called Open Code. These three has the automate process where we can able to guide to the AI so that the AI only will do end-to-end hacking for you. Those also I'll be showcasing you, and follow with the internship certificate. These all the things will be provided by the Vexonis Technologies after 3 months. So let's jump into the practicals, my dear friends. Let's jump into the practicals. If anyone having Linux knowledge, you can able to do along with me, or else you can simply watch. So in the module number 1, Introduction to Ethical Hacking. First of all, what is hacking? Keep it in the generic way. Hacking means just letting to know is there any vulnerabilities in the devices or not. Vulnerability means it's a gap, it's a default code where there is no security. So that is the reason why hacker may use that loophole and he can enter into your devices. So that the whole process is called as hacking. And common terminology. This common terminology we can't teach you in one session. Why? Because in our day-to-day activity, when we are started our journey as a cyber security learners, a lot of enumeration topics followed by using terminology based of cyber security. So that is the reason why we can't showcase you in the single session. But out of all this course, you can able to learn terminology of the cyber security, where you can utilize this terminology in the interview. And how AI is useful in ethical hacking. This already I have showcased you in the PDF also. That also we'll be seeing in our day-to-day life while learning. Stages of hacking. For example, if I want to showcase you one small image to let you know a very clear picture of stages of hacking. The terminology will be calling as cyber kill chain, because all the hacking will be revolves around the cyber kill chain. What is meant by cyber kill chain? It's a process from reconnaissance to objectives. That means a hacker cannot simply hack your device. That is impossible. First, he need to do a lot of research about you. That doing a researching is called reconnaissance in the terminology of cyber security. That is the reason why I have already previously told you that we can't teach you terminology in one session. In our day-to-day talking, we will be able to get. So reconnaissance, weaponization, delivery, exploitation, installation, command and control, and object of. So these are all 7 stages a hacker or everyone who are in the cyber security field need to follow. Sir, what is this in the general terminology? So reconnaissance means doing a researching about an individual. That means you or mine. Weaponization means keeping a picture about the personality. That means any device. After doing a lot of research, I got to know that one person is using a laptop. Inside the laptop, he is using Windows 10. Okay. So inside the Windows 10, is he using any lowest versions of the applications? So like this, step by step, the things which we are doing is called a reconnaissance. After reconnaissance, we will be keeping all these things in a map. That is called weaponization. And we will create some viruses here. Viruses means a lot of types are there. One of the type is called malware. That means after creating that virus, if I send you, if you install that virus in your laptop, simply a reverse connection delivery will be coming to my laptop. That means hacker laptop. Sir, what is this, sir? What we are not able to understand. Keep it simple. Hacker will do research about you. He will prepare a map about you. After, he will create some malwares or some virus for you, and he will send you those viruses in the form of images, in the form of songs, in the form of any videos, any PDFs, whatever it may be. If you click on those and install in your devices, then simply hacker will get the access. That means this process is called delivery. That means sending a virus to the target is delivery, and the target is clicking is called exploitation. After exploitation, the virus will get installed. After installation, it will give control to the hacker. Then what hacker will do? He can simply revolve in your device, and he can take all the files of your personal things. So whatever you take the topic of cyber security, cyber kill chain is very, 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 very important. In our 3 months of this course, we will spend a lot of time of this cyber kill chain. Why? Because we need to spend every module to learn these 7 steps. Okay. Yes. So let's go back into the stages. So CIA triad. What is CIA triad? Confidentiality, integrity, and availability. For example, you are using WhatsApp. I am also using WhatsApp. You have sent me a hi message, HAI, hi. But I have received as hello. Can anyone see like this in your day-to-day life? 100% sure that the answer is no. Why? Because already WhatsApp is protecting the application. But for example, imagine if I send you one message and it is reached to the target, that means your friend has another message. That means something in between has occurred. Is that correct? Someone sat in between and he has changed the message. Who is that someone? He is called hacker. How we can sit in between? because whatever the messages are forwarding from one device to another device, those will forward via network only. So obviously, if attacker will sit in between the network, he can able to see whatever you are keeping the messages and whatever your friend is receiving. So in between, he can change however he want. Those are called attacks. So whatever the example I have told you now, this attack is called MITM attack, man in the middle attack. So this also we'll be seeing practically in our course, how we can able to sit in between the networks and how we can change this. Okay. And lab setup, that means we can't utilize our Windows 10 or 11 as a hacking. We need to have obviously a Linux. In my case, you can able to see Kali Linux. Here I have been turned on. Linux, give me a second, my dear friends. Yes, Kali Linux and followed with Metasploitable 2. Okay, these are all Linux machines. Okay, in Windows, I can't able to use Linux. So that is the reason why in Windows only we can able to install Linux machines so that we can able to learn hacking without disturbing our host Windows machines. So all this called as a lab setup, because we as an ethical hackers, we can't directly hack the organizations. That is illegal. So that is the reason why we will set up our own lab in our laptop and we will use our lab for learning purpose. Okay, I hope you understand why we need to set up our own lab is very important. And Linux basics. So 100% sure that a lot of people are worried to learn Linux, but I can say that learning Linux and using Linux is very simple. I can promise you that if you learn Linux, then you'll be not happy to use Windows. Why? Because Linux is very easy to learn. Okay, and proxies and VPNs. What is mean by proxies and VPNs? This we need to see practical. For example, let's go to google.com. Here we need to understand where I am. That means to know where I am geographically, we need to type what is my IP. Why what is my IP? This website shows you geographically where you are. It's not a precise location, but it will give your ISP location. That means your location mostly same. That means I am in the state of Telangana, India. Okay. For example, I hope a lot of people have seen in movies a hacker from one location to another location, he can jump within 1 or 2 seconds. And from that location to another location, he can jump within seconds. How that is possible, sir? This topic is called proxies followed with VPNs. Okay. So in my laptop right now, there is no proxy installed. So that is the reason why I am able to see the same 122.175.24.158 as my IP address and location as Telangana. And if I open any browser, and if I type the same thing, what is my IP, I can able to see the same thing. Why? Because this is my geographical location. No one can able to change it. But how hackers will change this, we will see right now. So already I have been installed a proxy called Proton. It's a proxy. Right now I'm clicking on connect. So it takes a lot of time, my dear friends. So we need to wait until it checks your internet connection and it will redirect your connection to different location. So now it is telling that protected. Okay, and the time is started. So let's go and see what is my IP address in another tab. Let's see whether we can able to see any different. Are you able to understand here? Can anyone say in the comments you are able to see something different here? See, this is an interactive sessions, my dear friends. Don't think that I'm trainer, you are students. No. Whatever you are having the doubts, you can feel free to update in the comments section. Okay. So if I click on what is my IP, can anyone say where I am? I am in the Japan. I am in the Osaka state. Okay. I am in Japan. For example, I want to change the Japan location also. Then I'll go to Proton VPN and I will change the server simply. Okay. So Proton VPN will take some more time and again it will change the location from one device to one location to another location. So now it is showing us United States. Let's refresh this page and let's see where I am right now. It is checking that is there any hacking is going on or not. Okay, is there any malicious bots are going or not, doing or not. So after the verification, it will go inside the website. So clicking on verify as a human. So let's see where we are. We are in the United States of America, Texas. Is it true? Is it true? I am in India, Telangana region, but from Japan to United States, no people can go with been disconnected there. Fuck. Yes, are you all able to hear me, my dear friends? Are you all hear me? Sir, screen sharing got off. Okay, okay. Because I have been connected the Proton VPN. So that is the reason why the internet got disconnected. I think now you people can able to see my screen, right? Yes, very good. Thank you, Raju, for your kind responses. See, I'm showcasing you. Once I have been connected to Proton VPN, automatically I have gone to from India to United States. Okay, because as now we can't showcase you here like this. Okay, but after turning on my Proton VPN, my internet got disconnected from India, and my VPN has been connected to United States of America in the Texas. So that is the reason why I'm able to see this one. Okay. Yes. Good. Thank you so much, Vinod, for your responses. So that is the reason sometimes our internet connectivity from one state, one country, we can jump to different countries within span of seconds as a geographically. Okay. So that is called proxies. And I just want to showcase you one more thing that is called Tor browser. I think Tor browser is just give me 1 second whether it is installed or not. Yes, I'm installing the Tor browser, my dear friends. So yes, it's installed right now. So let's see. Just double clicking on Tor browser. This is another browser. Please don't get any confusions. So how we'll be using our browser such as Firefox, Google Chrome. This is also same thing, browser, Tor browser. Its name is Tor browser. Why we need to use Tor browser? Because previously when I have been connected to Proton VPN to United States of America, my internet is lost. To eradicate these types of situations, we have a browser called Tor browser. If you use Tor browser, then automatically your internet will be stable and you can roam all over the world. I will showcase you. See, it is getting loaded. We need to wait for some time. So Anything you are facing, any issues, please let me know in the chat section. Yes, in the QA section, please let me know. So let's see whether it is completed or not. No. In this meanwhile, let's open the browser and let's see where is my, what is my IP one more time. What is my IP? So again, I'm in the Telangana, India. So keep this thing aside and let's wait for some time in the Tor browser. Because what is Tor browser and why it is useful for the proxies or the VPNs? Because the Tor browser is mostly useful to change your geological locations from one place to another location. For example, let's open Paint. So what happened previously? Previously, when I have been tried to connect from India to proxy from United States, from one location India to another location United States, directly my network has been reached to that geological location. But in the Tor browser, what the system will be doing? For example, imagine these all are the states, one country, second country, third country, fourth country. Like this, a lot of different countries are present. Imagine in the globe. So here my PC is present. Okay. So now if I connect it to our browser, then my PC in the network, it will reach to one country. Then from here on, it will reach to another country. From here on, it will reach to another country. Then it will go on to website. It will go on to the internet. Understood? For example, if I type google.com in any browser, from one browser to google.com, it will go like this very simply. Okay. But if I use Tor browser, from my browser to one country, second country, third country, then it reaches to the actual website. So like this, it will change multiple geological locations. This concept is called circuits. We'll be calling as circuits. So that is the reason why to connect this, it will take a lot of time. So let's keep this thing aside and let's jump on to the next topic. And we'll come again here a bit later. Okay. So we'll be keeping this in the minimize so that once it get completed, let's come to here again. Yes. So those all the things we'll be learning in the introduction to ethical hacking. That is called first module. Going into the second module, that is called footprinting and reconnaissance. In the previously in the cyber kill chain, I have already showcased you 7 steps. This is the first step of those 7 steps. That is called reconnaissance. For example, you know Tata, everyone knows. You know Google, everyone knows. But you know their details, where they have been hosted their server, who is the owner, what is their landline phone number, or else how many people are working in those organization. Did we know all these things? No. But to be speaking frankly, all these details are already present in the internet. How we can able to find all those? There is a website called Who Is. Who Is. Let's go to tata.com only. Let's check this out about tata.com. This is tata.com. We have been opened with Who Is website, and here you are able to see domain information. It is registered on so and so date, so and so month, so and so date, and it is expiration date and the servers, what are the server host names they are having, and the landline phone number and the mail ID of the registrar and register contacts. The name is so and so Pavan Kanojia from Maharashtra, and their phone number and their official mail ID and administrative contact details are the same, and technical contact details are the same, because Pawan Kanodia is the person point of contact for India. So that is the reason why everything is in his name. But originally it is registered on so and so dates and expiration date. So now, after seeing these details, what you think? What you think? You will think that okay, let it be. What is there in this? What is there? What is the uh, mischief thing? What we can able to see here? As a human mindset, we will be thinking that this is normal. But as a hacker, they will be thinking in an alternate way, such as after seeing expiration date, what hacker will do? He already have the email ID, he already have the phone numbers, so immediately he will do social engineering from one second topic, second chapter. From second chapter, it is linked to 10th chapter, for example. Social engineering is the 9th chapter. Okay. Second chapter is linked with social engineering 9th chapter. Why? Let's discuss this. Okay. Now, what hacker has gone? He knows that it will be expired on 2027. So immediately he will write a mail to whom? To Pawan Kanodia. He will write a mail to Pawan Kanodia. For example, dear Pawan Kanodia, because we got his name. This is so and so from registrar. Okay, here they have been registered. Status is client prohibited, and see public domain register. Okay, so they will be portraying like this. So and so from registrar. Please ignore the spelling mistake, my dear friends. We got to know your domain will expire on, what is the date? This is the date. Expire on so and so date as an festive offer of New Year, something else like this, whatever it may be, or else whatever the festival is present in between of these dates, they will write this. Okay. And here I am writing as a New Year. Offer of the New Year, we are providing a renewal of your domain for 50% discount. Kindly use the below link to redirect to the offers page like this, and here thanks and regards. Okay, and here it will be link will be there. Okay. You ever seen like this mails coming to you? Coming to you. I personally received these mails a lot. Okay, a lot. So here what they will be doing? They will place a malicious link. They will place a malicious link. Again, go to the cyber kill chain. We have already discussed there. The malware should get installed. Install means download should happen. Download how? Using this link. Okay. Are you able to understand? Every topic is interlinked to each and every module, followed with social engineering is the main key part which plays a major role in the cyber security to get disturbed and to change the modes of the human mindset. Okay, so these all things we will be learning in our day-to-day activity in the course. Okay, so like these hackers will send you the mails just by having the open information in the internet. Okay, just keep this in mind, my dear friends. So all these things we can able to see, and so these are all the Google Doc working with AI, Internet Archive, AI powered OSINT tools. These all the things we will be learning in the actual topics of our course. And coming into the third module, that is scanning network. Before going to third module, Tor browser is completed. So let's go to google.com. Let's go to google.com in the Tor browser. Let's see we can able to get it or not. Tor browser will be very slow, my dear friends. Why? Because already I have explained you, it need to change the circuits. For example, if you clearly click on here, from this browser to France, to Germany, to Netherlands, to DuckDuckGo, followed from there to, we are rewriting to google.com web page. Are you able to understand? So now, for example, a hacker has done hacking to some of the people, and they have gone and kept a case file registered in the police station or somewhere else in cybercrime. So when they try to footprint the background, the police department or the cops will get to know that from Google web page to one step back is Denmark. They will think that from Denmark, the hacker is performing. From Denmark, if they try to go one step back again, they will see Germany. Again, they will see France. Then they will come to India, that is me. Okay. So this is a lot of hard work, but mostly we'll use proxies followed with VPNs, then followed with Tor browsers. Then imagine how much security it will be. So that is the reason why catching a hacker is very impossible. But yes, there are some techniques and tactics where we can able to at least 50% where we can able to get the details, but that is also a tough. So if you click on new circuit, again, it is changed from Norway, from Germany, from Netherlands to Poland, Poland to Germany. Okay, from Netherlands to Poland, Poland to Germany. Again, it got changed. The language is also changed as per the geological location. I don't know the German, my dear friends. So what I mean to say is here, by using proxies or the VPNs, you can able to easily change your locations or the two geological locations within seconds. Okay, so these are all the things we will be learning in our course one more time, that too very in depth, and how we can able to buy the drugs, buy the guns, and how there will be a lot of adult content. Okay, so everything comes under the dark web. So we will be learning the dark web concepts also by using Tor browser. Okay, so right now I'm not showcasing you all these things because that takes a lot of time. So coming to scanning networks, for example, if I open my Kali Linux, and I want to check google.com page is there or not. From browser, we can simply open the browser and we can check it out, google.com, like this. Is that correct? This everyone knows. And we can able to think, yes, Google web page is coming. That means Google server is active. We can able to type whatever we want here. So like this, all the common people will be searching. But hacker don't want all these things. He want the server details. He don't want these web pages. He want the server details. Let's do as a hacker. So first, let's try to ping google.com from the terminal. That means I am checking whether I can able to reach the google.com web page or not from the terminal. This is called terminal. Don't worry about the commands. All the commands will be teaching from the scratch. Okay, don't worry. Just try to listen what the things are going on. So here I have been gone with ping google.com. So I have received some bytes of the data. So these are the proof that I can able to reach Google web page. Okay, but I don't want Google web page. I want Google server. To know the Google server, simply instead of ping command, I will be going with nmap command. Nmap is a tool, my dear friends. So by using the tools, we can able to get a lot of information of the servers. Okay, So now we got to know the server IP address. Copy the server IP address like this. I have been copied. Copy. And now I am pasting the server IP address in the browser. Clicking on enter. Now what you are able to see? Google. Say if normal people don't know like this, these techniques normal people don't know. But as an hacker, you need to know all these techniques. What are the different types where you can able to reach Google server? From the terminal, from the web page, or so on anything. Okay. Why? We don't need all these things. We just need hacker mindset. So after going through Nmap tool, we are able to see there are two ports. What is these ports and what is the meaning of these things? Don't worry, don't get confusion. By using 80, by using 443 port numbers, we are able to get the web page, Google web page. So the background process is every web page will use the servers. Every servers will have some ports. Every ports will be open to the world. Okay. By using those ports, we can able to get the Google web page. So this basic knowledge I will be there to provide you in this third module. In this meanwhile, let's check this out. There is one more OS operating system is already turned on in my laptop. So if I check ifconfig in this machine, this is one more machine. So don't get confusion. The background you are able to see, this is Windows 11. Here it is Kali Linux. And again, one more operating system I'm using is Metasploitable 2. So don't get confusion. I'm using 3 operating system at a time. Okay. So let's try to know what is the IP address of my Metasploitable 2. And I got to know that inside this mouse can't able to see, my dear friends. So you need to observe from here only. I'm keeping the mouse exactly same. If you see the right side of iNet, you are able to see 192.168.1.19. So let's check this out. 192.168.1.19 with the ping command. Why ping command? I'm just cross-checking whether I can able to reach the device or not. Reaches are yes. We are getting 64 bytes data from the Metasploitable 2. That means we are able to receive some data. We are able to reach. Once we are able to reach, then immediately as a hacker, you need to observe, is there any ports are open or not? Oh my God. There are a lot of ports are open. So here we need to observe one thing. For google.com, we are able to see some ports as well as for the server which is launched in my local drive is also able to see some ports. After seeing the ports, what we will do? That is the question here again. Again coming to the same thing. So until here scanning the networks, we can able to see, followed with enumeration. What is enumeration again? Coming here. Let's see what is enumeration within a simple examples. So here we are able to see port number 21. It is open and the service is FTP. So don't worry about all these things. We'll be explaining you in our day-to-day life in the course. So here we are able to see FTP 21. So let's see FTP 21 version. So don't worry about the commands. These commands we will be learning in our day-to-day life of the course. So here I have been gone ahead with some more switches. These are called switches, my dear friends. This is called command. This is called switches. So don't worry. So here we are able to see version. So immediately what hacker will do, he will copy the version. He will do some reconnaissance again, going into second module again. Okay. VSFTPD 2.3.4. Immediately we are able to see some exploit. Click on the exploit. So here, let's see automated exploitation Metasploitable. Metasploit. The easiest way to test this vulnerable common interface is Metasploitable 2. Okay, something we are able to see here. Okay, because now AI is there, we can able to see, but previously AI is not there. So at that time, when I am learning, that is 4 years back, we need to do manually. We have done manually. So here we are able to see VSFT PD 2.3.4. Clicking on this same thing, and we are able to see a lot of commands here. So let's use these commands and try to hack Metasploitable 2, which is running. Okay, sudo msf console -q. Don't worry about the tools, my dear friends. Don't worry about the tools. All the tools you will be learning in our day-to-day life. Don't worry about the tools. Okay, so right now I am in the console of msf. So here simply I'll search VSFTP 2.3.4. Clicking on the enter, we are able to see some exploit. Don't worry, all these things, everything will cover as per the modules. Okay, the checking the server version, and we got to know VSFTP 2.3.4 is running. Those things are called enumeration. Okay, vulnerability analysis, and we got to see by using MSF console. From here, MSF console, we are able to hack the device. So these are called vulnerability analysis. So here we will be learning NESS, a major tool in every organization where we will be using. Okay, in this module. So next, system hacking. So whatever right now I am doing in the practical, that is called system hacking. So Metasploit framework. To load this Metasploit framework, I have utilized this command. Okay. Okay. So now I am in the Metasploit framework. That is the reason why MSFM Metasploit framework. That is the full form. So now let's use 0. And here using configuration payload, so and so. But don't worry about everything. Let's go with the options. And we just need R host. What is R host? R means remote. Host means the device name. R host, that is remote host, is this IP. So simply I'm copying, set R host, paste this IP. So R host pasted. Let's see options one more time. Don't worry all these things, because now you will not understand. Just observe what's going on, how the hacking is going on. Because in the 4th module or the 5th module, 6th module, you will be able to learn all these things. We will be spending a lot of time here. So here port is 21 and the R host is so and so IP address. Now let's do exploit. And here we need to give L host also. Set L host. What is the L host? L host means listener host. Who is listener? Hacker is the listener. So this is a command to know my IP address. That means hacker IP address. So don't worry about the commands. This is my IP address. Copy my IP address. And again here set L host my IP address. Enter. Now let's go click on exploit. So it will take some time. It will take some time because exploitation is not a joke. Started reverse TCP handler. 192.168.1.19. Who is 19? Can anyone tell me in the chat box who is 19? 19 is Metasploitable 2. This VM, this operating system is 19. 192.168.1.19. What is 21? 21, that is port 21. FTP is running. We have already done enumeration. So now it is Meterpreter. Let's go to shell. So here ifconfig, just a second. Let's go with ifconfig. What you are able to see? 192.168.1.19. Did I use any username? Did I use any password? Did I ask anything? I just done nothing. Let's come from the first again. Just reframing what we have learned here. We have just checked ping, whether we can able to reach this Metasploitable 2 VM or not. We got to know that we can able to reach it. Then we have done network scanning. We got to know that one ports are open. So based on this port, we have checked the version by using these commands, and we got to know the version. And we gone to internet, and in the internet we have checked. In the internet we have checked VSFTPD 2.3 any exploits are available or not. We got to know that one exploit is available. One exploit is available in Metasploit framework. Why? How we got to know? Because here it is Metasploit console, here it is MSF. So this is a proof. So after doing some enumeration in the Google, again I came to my Kali Linux. I have turned on my Metasploit framework like this. That means I have used one more tool, and here again I have searched the same version. Then I have kept some settings here, so and so settings. Then after doing exploit, we got reverse connection. That means we have hacked the IP address of Metasploitable2. We have simply hacked this device. We have simply hacked this device. See, if I click on ls here, I'm able to see flag.txt. So cat flag.txt, there is some content here. For example, ls, there is flag.txt. Cat, let's go and see here the same thing, ls. And here where we are, pwd, we are in the home Metasploit. So where is home here? Here is the home. So cd space home. We are in the home. How that is possible? Click on pwd. We can able to see we are in the home. Again, home Metasploit, MSF admin. Okay, I am not doing in the Metasploit. See here, flag and vulnerable. Two are present. Here also two are present. I am not doing here. I am doing in hacker system. Are you all able to understand the concept? How a hacker can able to do hacking of any computer? He will need to check a lot of things background before doing hacking. Okay, so like this, we will be focusing upon a lot of things. Okay, in malware threats, we will create some viruses. In sniffing, we will do man in the middle attack. Previously, I have told you what is man in the middle attack. Man in the middle attack. And we'll be using some tools. For example, let's I want to showcase you one small practical as we are in the sniffing. So here, I'll close everything. Imagine this is the browser you are using. You are using this browser. So imagine you are signing into your banking application. For example, there is a bank called Altoro Mutual. Okay, this is a demo bank, vulnerable bank. So imagine you are doing this thing, and in my computer, as a hacker, I have already hacked your Wi-Fi and I have sat on the network in between. So previous example, whatever you are doing, I need to see. As a hacker, I need to see. That is our goal. So imagine you are ready to sign in your bank. Okay. This is online bank, my dear friends. Online bank. You are ready to sign to this bank. And in the meanwhile, hacker is already ready. Hacker is also ready to hack your banking credentials. How that is possible? Simply, hacker will run some tools. You don't know what's going on. You will simply come here and you will do signing in. For example, I am using password as admin, but I will not tell password here. Click on login. Found is okay. It is not able to log in. Just a second. I'm going with another credentials. Okay. Just give me a second, my dear friends, because this server is not working. I think there is a issue with this server. User system, please try again. Okay. Let's do one more thing. Let's go like this: http://demo.testfire.net. The same web page. The same web page. Let's check one more time again whether these credentials are able to work it or not. No. I think they have been stopped from the internet. So right now I can't showcase you because, okay, this is not able to work. But if at all any website is running on HTTP protocol and any hacker using Wireshark tool like this in the background, they can able to sniff your credentials. For example, here what we have done, we are trying to signing in, but as a server itself is removed the username and password. So that is the reason we are not able to signing in. But as a hacker, he can